Okay, so right now, I think it's about time for me to go on a grocery run. Like, I've been getting back into doing my research, getting back onto this plant-based journey, this healing journey. And today I opened my refrigerator and it's like, it's time to go for a run. So I'm going to show y'all, but we listen and we don't judge. I hope that's still going for 2025. I'll just show you guys. Yeah, buddy. Don't really have much in here. As you can see, I have alcohol. I do have what I use for my veggie smoothies. All I have up here: watermelon, water, some pears, tomatoes, and an energy drink, energy powder. But everything else is bare. So yeah, I'm about to take you guys with me to the grocery store so we can get this taken care of. All right, so let me close this. Okay, now I'm back from my grocery haul. So I went ahead and picked up a few things, and just to kind of let you guys know the frame of mind that I was in when I went grocery shopping. I wanted to focus on, just wanted to make sure I can drop down so you guys can see me. I wanted to focus on making smoothies because, to be honest, I'm a lazy cook. I know how to cook. I spent so much time in the kitchen. To the point now, I just don't feel like cooking, especially it's just me, and it's hard for me to cook for only myself. I tend to overcook. So to help save me money on food waste, one of the things that I'm looking to incorporate is doing more smoothies. And what I have today are ingredients that's going to help me with my smoothies. And what I wanted to focus on is just making sure that the smoothie is as jam-packed with nutrients as possible, but at the same time still be really simple and convenient to make, because let's be honest, I'm lazy in the kitchen. I'm going to own that. So what I went ahead and picked up are a few items. I have my leafy greens. This is going to be my base. So I have my spinach, and I also have some mustard greens. Now, these are really these leafy greens are going to be the cheat code for me. That's going to give me that vitamin K. It's going to give me that fiber that my gut needs. It's going to give me, they're high in potassium as well. So a lot of the things that my body needs to actually thrive and survive are jam-packed into these leafy greens. So I'm going to put these into the smoothie as my base. I have some limes, some organic limes here. Really high in antioxidants, alkaline, and that's one of the things I'm looking to incorporate into the smoothie as well. On top of them being alkaline, they have a very unique taste, similar to lemon. So I'm hoping that just in case the smoothie is too bitter for me or it just doesn't have much of a taste at all, hopefully that lime can help bring it out. And another thing that I want to incorporate in order to help bring out the additional flavors are these pears right here. Now, one of the things when it comes to making smoothies, I usually try not to do really sweet fruits, like tropical fruits like mangoes and pineapples, things of that nature. So I want to focus on the fruits that I really do like, and one of those fruits are pears. They're really, really high in fiber. My body tends to respond well to them. I love to snack on them. They have a high water concentration, so I just love to incorporate smoothies. I love the taste of it. So hopefully this can help add additional flavor to the smoothie as well. One of the other ingredients that I'm going to use in my smoothie are chia seeds. Chia seeds, they will help me when it comes to my protein intake. And that's one of the main questions I get as a vegetarian. Where are you getting your protein from? Protein. It's always about protein. So to answer that question, I'm going to get down from the chia seeds that I'm going to use in my smoothie. So like I stated before, I want this smoothie to be as nutrient dense as possible. Now, outside of this smoothie, the other few foods that I have to consume, some organic broccoli. I just happen to love steamed broccoli. I have my cantaloupe. Melons are really good for me. High water concentration, low glycemic, if I'm not mistaken. But the main reason that I have it is because it's really good for heart health, and heart disease runs rampant in my family. So that's one of the things I want to take into consideration. So I want to start incorporating more cantaloupe as well. So that's everything that I picked up from my food haul. The next step now is just getting everything cleaned up and prepped so I can prepare this food to get blended up and turn into a smoothie. So I'll see you all then, all right? Take care. Peace. And I'm back. So went ahead and got all the produce washed off and prepped away. So I'm pretty much ready to go ahead and start filling everything up. So I'm just gonna kind of show you everything right now. So I have the Ninja here. This is by far the best blender I've ever had. So we're gonna use this Ninja blender, and we're gonna go ahead and show you everything. So I went ahead, just added the pears into this tray. I might just end up slicing them in half, getting rid of the stem or whatever. But pretty much every part of the pear is edible. So yeah. Not a lot of prep work there. Like I said, I'm lazy in the kitchen, so convenience is a huge thing for me. I just want to make sure whatever I have is just stored away as conveniently as possible. Which brings me to my leafy greens. We have my mustard greens down at the bottom. We have my spinach at the top. So whenever it's time for me to make my smoothie, all I have to do is pop the lid, grab a handful. Easy peasy. All right. Next up, I have my lime. I just went ahead and left everything whole because I plan on using the entire lime peel in all, because the peels are very they're edible, but they're extremely nutritious as well. The only thing is they may be a little bitter or tart for some. So this is going to be an experimental thing for me because I never actually made the smoothie with the peel. I usually just juice the limes. So this is going to be experimental for me. So I'm going to see how the smoothie tastes with the peel on and everything. And we have my broccoli. I'm not putting this in the smoothie, but this is just something that I can have later on. I love making steamed broccoli, so I'll just take this steamed broccoli in. I'll just take this broccoli and just steam it if I want to have something to eat on or snack on or something like that. But yeah, I just went ahead, cut up the organic broccoli, store them in this Lexan pan, and yeah, that's where we at. As far as the chia seeds, as far as the protein, here's my protein right here. I'm going to utilize these chia seeds inside of my smoothie as well. The thing about chia seeds was so cool is when you add water to it, they expand. And yeah, you can tell this is a lot of chia seeds, but yeah, once you actually add water to it, it's going to expand something serious. But this is one of the things that vegetarians and vegans can utilize in order to get their protein consumption, because this has all 9 amino acids as far as what makes up a complete protein. So chia seeds, hemp seeds, that's a cheat code for protein, especially if you're just adding it into your smoothies. And the great thing is they don't have a taste. So there's not a bitter taste or even a sweet taste. They're very neutral to the point where you don't even realize they're there. You see it there, but you don't taste it at all. So yeah. But my next step is just to go ahead and get everything mixed together, into this Ninja blender, and yeah, that's gonna be our smoothie. So stay tuned. Okay, now I went ahead, got my everything prepped. So went ahead, chopped up my pears, chopped up my limes, and one of the great tools that you can use, I went to Google Gemini and I told Gemini what ingredients that I was looking to use. I told them I'm looking to use chia seeds, mustard greens, spinach, pears, lime, and it's generated a smoothie recipe for me. I told them the size of the smoothie I wanted. For example, I'm going to be putting the smoothie in this blender bottle. So this blender bottle is 34 fluid ounces. So I asked it to generate a smoothie recipe based off of these ingredients for a 34 ounce smoothie recipe. And this is pretty much what it generated. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything started. So first up, we're gonna be using a cup of spinach. All right, so I think it's about a cup of spinach here. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's gonna be 2 cups of spinach. So we're doing 2 cups of spinach. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so we're gonna drop that in there. All right, boom. We got our spinach. Now it's time for the mustard green. So I do know the mustard green, that's going to be 1 cup. And the thing here is, I wanted to have a lot of leafy greens in this smoothie because I'm probably not gonna eat a lot of salads. I've never been a salad type of guy. I'll do it every now and then when I'm in the mood for it, but it's usually not my first choice. So I want to see if how can we get this to drop down a little bit so everything's not at the top. I want to make sure we got enough room for the rest of the ingredients we're going to put in here. So I'm just trying to stuff this down a little bit because we still have to make room for the pears. So the pear is going to be here to try to provide a little extra sweetness on top of it being very fibrous. As far as chia seeds, what it said, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. And I don't know, are any of these? Yep, this is exactly 1 tablespoon. Alright, so you see this is all you need, just 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. And then next is the water. So let's see if I can get some water here. All right, I'm just gonna use this right here. Some good old spring water. Okay, so how many ounces are that? It's about 21 ounces. I may need some more. I'm looking to do a 34 ounce smoothie, so let's add a little bit more. All right, so this is about 30 ounces of water. Do a little bit more, about 4 more ounces. Yeah, it's about 4 ounces. Sorry about that, everyone. My battery died on the last attempt, but the good news is pretty much have everything loaded up into the blender. So we have our mustard green, spinach, chia seeds, lime, and also pears. I believe I have four pears, 1 lime chopped up, 2 cups of spinach, 1 cup of mustard greens, and 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, and 34 ounces of spring water. And I'm purposely choosing spring water instead of any type of almond milk or anything like that, just because I want to keep the ingredients as basic as possible. I'm not doing this for taste. Of course you want the taste to be bearable, so that way you can be motivated to be consistent with these smoothies. But the main thing is I just want it to be as nutrient dense as possible. I want to make sure that the bad ingredients, the stuff that's bad for me, is not included in there, because a lot of the almond milks and the stuff that we get from the grocery store, there's a lot of secret ingredients in there that's not too good for us, like the gum ingredients. I forgot what it's called exactly. I'm not a biochemist or anything, but I know a lot of those ingredients are man-made, genetically modified, and they're just not good for us. So the best thing to do is just keep it as natural as possible. I added the pears and the lime for additional sweetness and taste as well. So let's see how that goes. So let's get everything hooked up. And also, just from if I can get this thing on here. There we go. Just from a safety perspective, I always try to plug the blender up last. Okay, so give that bad boy a nice little good. This may be. Just blend it one more time, just for good measure. Okay, I don't feel anything shaking around, so I'm going to assume everything's done. So I have my blender bottle. So it looks like we actually made a little bit more than what we originally anticipated, which is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I'll just transfer the what's ever extra into another blender bottle. But this is what I have. I'm going to chill it down a little bit, and this is what I'll drink on throughout the day. So 8 ounces here, 8 ounces there. This will be my secret elixir to getting the necessary nutrients and minerals that my body needs. So this is going to be my cheat code, because like I stated before, I'm a lazy cook, so I'm lazy in the kitchen. So this should be a cheat code. So let me give it a nice little taste test. Tell you the truth, it's not bad. It's the lime, man. That lime really set it off, man. That lime, it's not overbearing. It's not. I don't taste any bitterness or tartness from the lime peel, but it is very. It's refreshing, actually. Dare I say, it's refreshing. The one complaint I would have about it is it still seems like it's a little thick. So I'm going to blend it down some more. But as far as the taste, overall, it tastes like lime water. which is pretty cool because I actually like lime water. So yeah, I'm just going to put some back in here. You see what I mean? It's like all of the water was on top, but you saw how thick some of it was. And why am I having so much trouble today trying to get this on? There we go. So we're gonna get this blended down some more. This is still too thick, man. There we go. Try it like this. This is a lot better. It's not as thick as it was. There's still areas where some of the greens, some of the leafy greens aren't shredded as much as I would like it. So it's not as fine as I would like it. So there still may be some shards of leaf in there, but it's not bad. It's not like it leaves a bad taste in your mouth or anything like that. Like I stated, all I taste is lime. It just tastes like lime water, which is actually pretty refreshing. We may be onto something, you guys. The hardest part about doing this, as far as staying consistent, is trying to find something that you like. So I just encourage everybody to go out there and experiment. Don't be afraid to experiment with different things. Learn what foods you like regardless. Like what type of fruits and vegetables do you like regardless. More so vegetables than fruits. Veggies, they're usually more nutrient dense. But yeah, just look into whole foods, single ingredient foods, just determine what you like. And if you want to get into making smoothies and stuff, just incorporate those ingredients that you know you're going to consume. And maybe you'll be able to create some sort of elixir or concoction, you know, that you like, that's convenient enough to where you can do this every day and remain consistent with it. So that's where we are right now. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight as to what I'm doing in the kitchen in regards to my weight loss journey. You know, also consider this as my healing journey as well. So if you guys have any additional questions, you know, have additional smoothie recipes, most definitely please leave them down in the comments. I'm all ears. You know, let's treat this as a community to where we can go ahead and help each other, encourage each other, and motivate each other to take the next step, you know, to where we can go ahead and continue to practice good habits into the new year and throughout the year to the point where it's just a part of us. All right. So let's hold each other accountable. Let's do this, taking this information, do as you will, okay? But for now, this is where I'm at. All right, so with that being said, take care, everybody. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.